Hello, the Brew Crew, and welcome to a new episode of my Andrea Pirlo Glory to Success. I'm the Spicy Cat here, Jackie, and we are back with another club as well, PSG. Who would have thought that? Yeah, I was kind of a little bit like City. I was kind of, well, should I... Leonardo is still here, 70 years old, so that's interesting. But they actually have an Italian board, so surprisingly we don't have that much money to spend. We have a lot of wage budget, but as you can see, just right now, or did I sell some players? I can't even remember. Did I sell some players? I'm just curious. Oh yeah, so I've just got here, so I just played one match, which was the what's it called? The cup that is for the league and the league winners. So we sold him long ago. Yeah, we sold some oldies here. As a really old team, they managed. Yeah, I can show you here. They won 3 years ago, so I think there is a lot of potential here. I had the Bayern job as well offered to me. I was like, nah, I don't want to go to Bayern. First off, is a lot of pressure. Obviously, this is also a lot of pressure, but I feel like they have good enough players. At Bayern München, I wasn't sure. We might just go here. I did search for some other job or something. I was mainly thinking about staying at Napoli, and that's really fun thing I'm going to say is that I'm going to do a stream save because I thought would be interested to see what would have happened if I would have stayed in Napoli. So I have here another save that I rejected this job, but I was thinking, well, it's too good to not get, and they want us to win the league semi-final. That's pretty harsh. I don't know if I can do that. Win the French Cup. Why? That's confusing. If they didn't, so they won this trophy. That's so you get this. Oh no, it was this. Yeah, this was the trophy of the champions, but they did not even win the. Okay, that was because we come second. Yeah, a lot of all these, and I'm trying to sell them on and get some players in here that's a little bit younger, a little bit more talented. So yeah, we sold those. Rusov is a Bulgarian here that's been actually in Italy. A Empoli project from the beginning, but a lot of oldies here. So yeah, they've just signed everyone here. Malkeith, that's probably, if he does good, he will definitely be in my team, but yeah, he did not get a lot of game time. It was pretty old. Almerut I had at Borussia Mönchengladbach, but he's so old, and yeah, it's a lot of players here, which is like 3 stars, so I'm not sure that they are good. Santiago is definitely one of the better ones. I hope this is not going to be too long, because I'm just going to go through and we're going to play the first match of the league season against Monaco, which had underachieved hugely recent season. Stefan Baron, I signed him. Unfortunately, now it says that it's just a 3-star, but he's a good backup to Guy Jacquet, I guess Guy Jacquet. That is a own product, so I'm probably going to give him some game time. But I thought he had more potential. He's just 22, but I think he's really solid defensively. He could also work as a central defender, even if it's not superb there. We have a lot of balls. We have a lot of 30-year also, and it's been difficult. I've tried to scout some youngsters, but most of them is like, well, they are not good enough for PSG, or they were really annoyed that I signed this player, even if it's just 40 million. I was like, well, he looks decent and has decent stats, but they were like, well, we already have a. That's not really fair, because he's a striker. He's probably our best striker. He's a left winger, and it's just him that we have that is. And he's still very young, so I thought, why not Patricio Tournes? He has good vision, good attacking. Surprise, yeah. Some of these stats could be better, definitely. Off wall, for example, and his fitness, and yeah, I might contradict myself. He's 31, so I said that I wouldn't sign that many old players, but I thought he's a good bargain, and especially for a youngster just to see up to. He's just a good player for Ligue 1. So yeah, we have the best goalkeeper. I might just show you in the best team of the year. So unfortunately, I don't know, he's have high electricity, but I guess he will be superb sweeper keeper here. Doubt Chris De Jong. Yeah, we won pretty easily, surprisingly, against Olympique Lyon. You can see they have a lot to play. They have a lot of old players as well. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, but he's more of a striker, I would say. So we had De Jong there, Julian. This is a really good ball playing defender there. really good overall. I guess, yeah, his fitness is probably the best, but 16, 15, 15 and 12 on first touch. He's 29 though, which you would see when most... I don't think it's that bad though, because we want to win titles right away. Aquiles is a central midfielder, so I don't feel like he will play in defense, even if he... I guess he could work there if it would be injuries, but it's not his best position. Then we have Rodriguez. As usual, I don't understand the possessioning here. Dani Rodriguez, really good winger here. Has been a long time as well. Is though only 27, so yeah. And Paul Akwe, I think he's going to be important as one of the... I guess he's not super young, but he's younger than someone else. And this is a superb player. I don't know if did they show him? Maybe he was in the 11. Signed them for a long time. 2028, 29 they signed them there. Eurogino with 96 caps, and he is really good pace still, even 31 years old. But if we would check here, yeah, there is a lot of players here that is like not going to get better. We only managed to sell, or I'm going to manage to sell Philip Almeros for 27 million. We've come for free. I was thinking of maybe selling him then, but I don't know. So we will just see here what happens. He's on national duty, so we can't go with him there. So yeah, I guess we will get to know the players as we go. So Young in goal. I guess I could show you as well where... Yeah, Monaco is just 5th, and they brought in a new manager. So as you can see, Diego Simeone as well is new. Yeah, I wanted Lyon instead, but then I got PSG. I wanted Lyon because PSG, rich club, not that interesting, but still it's interesting that they don't have Qatar owners or Emirates owners, I don't know. So we have Marquez, Francisco Marquez. Sold him to what is it, from Manchester City here. I believe I sold him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I sold him. But he's not too bad, so I don't know why. I think it was just maybe we had too many youth players. Quagge, Julian, you've seen both of them. You've seen him. Bergerai, I don't know how to say this. Abadul Kadur Idal. I don't know how to say it. He's just 21, so he's a youngster there. Aquiles, you've seen him. Jose Daniel, also a youngster that looks really tasty. It's been a long time here, but he's just 23, so he might actually have become a home pro. Turnes, you saw him. Yeah, I guess you saw Rodriguez as well, but I might just show this play. He's probably our best striker, and he scored 2 goals because we had that match. I was surprised how much better we were. I mean, it was not like they did not create any chances. We had control on the match, so maybe this will not be that difficult as I think, and we have the Champions League. So I feel like it's we have potential here for doing it really good. But I guess we'll see. And they give me a pretty long contract as well, to 43, so I don't think I'm going to stay for that long. And surprisingly, the wages were lower than they were in the Napoli. I believe 100,000. So even if, yeah, as you can see, they probably in the beginning would say probably have over 100 million, but not here. Still spending a lot of wages. So yeah, I'm probably not going to manage, but I'm trying to at least lower some of the wages. But I'm not going to sell the most important players. But some of these, like Almeruta, it's not that great right now. We're not going to get better, and you can see this player as well. But his own project as well, so probably good to have him there still. So I guess we could. I'm talking as too much. I feel like I'm babbling about. I brought in him as well as a striker because, yeah, I'm going to bring him out. He's not that great. He's just 30 years old. So this is about like fourth striker, even if it doesn't say so. So yeah, I guess we will just see. I want to bring some. That is the problem. I want to bring. Okay, it's just train the nation, but that's still cool. And his own project. Where did he? Trabzonspor he got them from. So yeah, it will be interesting. But yeah, I wanted more French players, but it seems like really difficult to find players that's good enough. They probably can develop, but most of the time they are not good enough for Ligue 1, or they're not going to be good enough for Ligue 1, or they cost, as you can see, they were 30 million. It's still not a lot, so. And as well, I'm going on this balanced approach. Yeah, we're probably going to use this. What is it? 4-2-3-1. I guess we'll see. They were. I should say that as well. PSG were 2 points behind Lyon, so not too far away. So I think we definitely have the potential to do that. In the save here, they've gone above, of course, Saint Etienne. I was kind of curious to get Saint Etienne, but they were mid-table. So I think that would have been a huge job to do or whatever. Because, yeah, it would have been like 5 term. And yeah, I was just curious how it would work. Oh man, sending off already. I might go positive here. We are creating chances, but we not in a clear cut, it doesn't seem like. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Now then, Esquil. Oh, that's a penalty. Bernard Didier, I think he's a pretty good player, so I've scouted him, but as you can see, most of the players are like this. They are like 1.5 star. Or they cost like 50 million as 17-year-old. Bertin, Fredrik Bertin, I think he might win the goal scoring league. He's that good. So yeah, as you can see, there were not that many Frenchmen, so I want to definitely bring in some French players, maybe some African players that's interesting for the future. I mean, I'm going to give Baron a game time here to see how he's doing. That's not great though. Like one of our youngsters here. But at the same time, this is a short-term project. I think we can win the league. I think we can win the cup as well, because I'm going to focus at it. I think there are some other cup as well, but obviously I'm like the league cup, I'm not going to focus at that. So I think it is like in England that there are 2 cup titles or whatever. Oh man, that's lovely. It's unfortunate that he's not on project, but almost. Oh man, Julian here with a great through ball, and Jose Dan. I think this might be just brilliant to see, because there are so many good players here, like with so much technical quality. Okay, that's half time, so it looks a little bit or even more. And this is still Monaco. I think they are still definitely top 6 or top 7. Oh man. That's not good. And Pedro Gaspar, I think, is pretty decent. Yeah, it's not a bad Portuguese player. And this is away as well. and the match against Lyon is, so it might be really boring. We might just dominate this, but I think still Lyon is pretty good, so I think we're still going to have a title, even if they did not pull up the result there in the first match. I still think they are a good side, so I don't expect us to win every single match against them. And yeah, we have to still be concentrated. I'm interested to see what Marseille will do as well. And they have Henrik Karlsson or something like that. They have a Swedish fellow as well here. That's pretty decent midfielder. They have a striker, Nis, I think it is, which is Swedish, and he's really good, or he would be a really good backup, but and I think it would cost like 50 million for us to sign, so it's not reasonable. As you can see, Gaspar, he's not a bad technical player. I think we're going to bring in you here at Cafu. I guess we'll see. I might bring you in for the England national team, even if I think it's younger. Oh man, this is a little bit scary. Yeah, Henrik Karlsson, Metal Cafu, and no, and that's hands, and that's a penalty again. I mean, this might be the thing. Their team might score like 30 goals because that's all. I think it's really good at penalties as well. Still, this is the thing which you see with big teams as well. We don't even have the possession, but we're still scoring the goals. So, really clinical players. I think I'm just going to show you, and we might go through a lot of matches though, because maybe it's going to be a struggle, or it's just going to be like this, or just to. I think we could see, which would be interesting here. See, PSG and Lyon just dominate the league. I guess UM was not too far away, 13 points, but yeah. So I think it might be almost that. I think it was Zidane. He did not manage last year to win the title. Oh, that's unfortunate with the injury there. Let's just rest the players, and we have this Russian goalkeeper that's pretty decent as well. I guess you will see all the players eventually. So I think we will play through a lot. I think we will be back possibly here against Lyon at home, and then some of these Champions League matches. Sadly it hasn't been drawn yet, and then we will see as well what kind of, I don't know when we go in. Oh, there we go in the cup. At least maybe even, but it would be interesting with that, since it is a top table clash. They're not underperforming. I think they are still a really good. Yeah, surprisingly, or no, our man is called Thomas Tuchel, because I guess he's done a lot for PSG, so that's interesting. Might check that later on, but yeah, so this is going to be interesting. We already have a good team, but as you can see, there are some players. I'm just going to show you last time. There are some players, especially, I think that's unfair. Berber, he's been here a long time. He's not that bad, to be fair. He's played for a lot of big clubs. He did come from this talented factory, which I believe they are known as in France. Gone to Manchester City, did not get that much play, but he played at Bayern and then at Inter, and then some years ago they signed him for 100,000, so I guess he hasn't scored that many goals. He's still a 3-star potential and still said he's the leading candidate, so I'm probably not going to sell him. Especially also being one of few players that is actually French. So yeah, I'm sorry for babbling about so much, but thank you all for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee today, and I hope you will find this interesting, even if it is PSG. I think it's going to be interesting because yeah, we have huge goals, and I might get sacked if I don't do it good enough, especially in Champions League semi-final. So thank you all for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again. So bye.